Next question will be number 5 for the Chapter 11 review, and it says the weight of a group of children normally distributed with a mean of 22.5 kilograms and a standard deviation of 2.2 kilograms. As it wants us to first write down the probability that a child selected at random has a weight more than 25.8 kilograms. And so because of that, the most simple way to do this is to know that 25.8 is approximately 3.3 kilograms more than 22.5. And so all it is true that, once again, as noted in the previous video, the z factor number doesn't really, oh my goodness, the z factor number only gives us leftwards. We can just simply and this one wants us to go rightwards. We can simply convert this to being leftwards by subtracting 3.3 from 22.5, the mean. And so we'd end up with 19.2, I believe. And so with 19.2, as like, once again, we're not solving exactly for 19.2, but it would give us the equivalent percentage though. So 19.2 minus 22.5 over 2.2, and that would equal whatever we want for our z factor. And so the oh my goodness, let it focus again. And so if you were to get that, we already know that 19.2 minus 22.5 is 3.3. Once again, I apologize for the camera quality. And so if we were to move it to our calculator, 3.3 divided by 2.2 is 1.5. Alright, well, and then, but in this case, so it should also be a negative 3.3, so we'll get a negative 1.5. And so we move on to our handy dandy computer over here, and let's see, let's try and find a chart for negative numbers. Actually, let's just simply use the alternative method. So we know that it's 1.5, and so if we find 1.5 over here, 1.50, we get 0.9332. And then because that we're just simply finding the rightwards amount of this, then we just simply do 1 minus 0.9332. And so going back to the calculator, 1 minus, oh no, that's the wrong minus, 1 minus 0.99, wait, no, not 9932, 9332, we get 0.0668, and so that's essentially means that the probability that it weighs more than 25.8 kilograms is 6.68%. And so the next one says, of the group, 95% weigh less than k kilograms. Find the value of k. And so this one, we just simply go back to our chart over here. It wants us at 95%, or the value of 0.95. The closest that we have over here, let's find one that's a bit more expanded. Let's see, I'm having a bit of trouble here finding a good one. Oh, good heavens. Sorry about this. Okay, let's just pause. Alright, sorry about how long that took, but here we have a functioning one, and so essentially we can find one right at 0.945 and 0.9505, and that aligns with 1.6 to 1.64 and 1.65, and so in this case I think it'd be accepted just when we consider it 1.645, and so that's our z number. Then we just simply go for, alright, let's see, 1.645 equals k minus 22.5, and put all that all over 2.2. And so because of that, we multiply this by this, and then add 22.5, And so going back to our handy dandy calculator, 1.645 times 2.2, and then add that to 2.5, and we get 26.119, and then of course rounding to the third significant digit, we get 26.1 kilograms. And then after that, it wants us here to shade the region that represents the following information. 87% of the children weigh less than 25 kilograms. And so we just simply pretend that like this is the line for 25 kilograms, and then everything else gets shaded in. Alright, messy job, but just so we know that everything before this line is shaded. And yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Sorry about the pause in the middle.